filter option, Rajesh. So yesterday
Okay.
class we have done admin panel, product upload, product list, user list, everything. So today
Okay.
class we have doing home page. So the home page has two option. One is either with login with a user credential or with admin credential or with a normal user who like the person who is not at all login with the domain, who can also view the API display list and as well as the product and everything. Wait, I'm showing my screen. Is this visible, Rajesh?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yeah. See, this is my home page. So login credential is here. Suppose if I'm login with my admin credential,
Hmm.
so it's immediately redirect to the home page.
Okay.
See, this is my home page. So I have all the product list. I have Apple iPhone. So image is not yet displayed. So
Okay.
I will do other functionalities like image upload. So for this, I need to create the simple the backend API image upload as well, right? So that's why it's taking some time. So I will do it for the next class. So image display from the backend itself. So
Hmm.
for right now, I'm showing all the data which is coming from backend only. This data, displaying all the data in card view, and I'm implemented one of the pagination. And apart from this, I have added the filter option. So this data drop down data is there. It's coming from API actually. The drop down value itself is coming from the API. You can see right the category. What are the categories? So here all the categories are displaying electronics,
Yeah.
electronics, electronics. This is t-shirt. So t-shirt is of type, of category cloths. You can see, right? Cloths and
Yeah.
electronics. Only two types of categories I have uploaded. And brands also there. Brands Apple is there, HP is there, Raymond is there, Titan is there. So these are all. So there are many brands items I have uploaded from the backend admin. Wait, I will show from the product list. See, I have inserted more than 11 product,
Oh,
11 products. So these are all data which is available in home page.
sure.
So this home page either it can be visible by admin credential and user credential as well as the normal user. So whoever not at a login. So I haven't added any middleware for this thing. See now there are many branches. These are all data are coming from API. So if I click any of the category, choosing any of the category from the API, it will be fetched. It's like search API. You know, right? Searching an
Yeah.
API from the input is there, right? It's just like similar. So if you click like whoever like what are the clothes related products, that only it will be displayed.
Hmm.
That's it. So if you want to like display like filter based on suppose Titan is there. So I want to see Titan kind of brand products to be viewed. So only that product will be displayed. So if you want to see view the product based on the price, like I want to see like the price which is less than 1,000 rupees from 0 to 1,000 rupees. In that case, if you click like this, see there is only one. There is no pagination. So only three products are there. So the API is it's starting from like it will display other products also like pricing thing, but first it will fetch the least one, then like after one it's a greater one, greater kind of things. One second. Yeah. Now it's last time it's not fetching properly. Now it should fetch less than 1,000, right? It
Yeah.
should it's fetching 800 less than 1,000. So now I'm showing from my code like what we have done. Suppose I'm log out from the credential. See, I'm log out. If I want to see the dashboard, yes, it's visible. Yes, of course. Like if you are logging with a Flipkart, right? You can able
Hmm.
to see all the shopping kind of things. So if
Yeah.
you can see you can do anything, but you can't able to buy, you can't able to do cart thing. There are two button is there. uh, if you want to buy shipping things, cart things, that is not available uh, for the like non-authenticated users. So right now it's everything is available for anyone, but whoever like log in to the system, those are only can do some kind of add to cart and delete the product, view the product, and shipping the product payment. So all those four features for only authentication systems. So now I'm showing. um, First, I'm showing with my API, like what are the API I'm integrated from the backend. So I've integrated, uh, yeah, I've integrated home list. Oh, yeah, I've integrated four API actually. One is for category. So what is this category is like? This is for the category with a distinct element, which means, okay, I will copy this thing and I will take it to one more tab. So categories, right? Cate. So this is my API route categories. So so I have a schema, right? The schema, the product schema, which is consists of you can able to see here the product name, price, it's a category, brand, and the number of count, like how many number of count is available in the store, and this is description. So these many items are there. So what I required is, I required only categories. So that's why I created this API for the drop down. So that's why I written in async avoid. I written async and avoid, and I written distinct. So what I required is a distinct list of name of category should be displayed from my API. So if I click categories and enter, so I will get only the list of the category which is available from the backend schema of product. Got it, right? So we have only
Yeah.
clothes, electronics. That's it. Nothing else. So here, so this is for the category. So where we are consuming this API is, I will show from my front end. Yeah, here. See, we are integrated that API here. So at 8,000 categories, if the response is, this is for fetching the categories.
Okay.
See, when the use effect is loaded with a virtual DOM, after the like first render, the fetch categories function will be called. So first like fetch category, which means this API will be called. So how it is for the front end, which means here is the drop down is there, right? See, category
Yeah.
value. So you know, right? The select is for the drop down. So we will write like option with multiple values. But here we are fetching from the backend. So that's why we are returning on change as well. And
Mm.
set category filter is for like set state hook. And we have changed like we have called that one for the changing with the value. You can see, right? This is
Yeah.
for changing the value. You know, right? Like for input event handler change is required. So for that, we written set category filter. So from here we are calling the API. So categories is one of the state hook which is already defined here. See, so initially this is empty. So once the use effect hook is rendered on the first like DOM get rendered, so all the data will be pushed into this empty an array of categories, right? This API is fetching and all the data will be filled out. I mean, this API data will be filled out and pushed into this category state variable, this state variable, and after that I will display that value into one of the map function. See, this is one of the map, and category with its value and option as a key, and we are displaying the category value. That's it. This is for the drop down category. So now I will show the same thing for the brand also. It's similar. So for that we have integrated the brand category, sorry, brand API. See, so for brand also it's similar. If you want to see from the API, the backend API brands, see you will get a list of brands which is from the product schema, the I mean product object schema. So all that it's audible, right? Hello.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Yeah. So all the list of product data which is available from this schema, like product schema. So Apple is available, Dell is available. So this product similar to the categories, like we have written in a way that the product are distinct, which means there is no like other category is repeated. See, all are distinct elements. So if you have any distinct element which you inserted from the product, product upload from the admin, that will be not showing here. It will show only the list of elements with the distinct elements only. So after this, so we have integrated this in filter. Okay, brand. It's similar to the category. We have called this function for brand. So initially the brand value will be an empty. See, for this, it's just like a same. The set category we are taking one empty array, and after the first use effect hook rendered, all the data will be inserted to this set category. Similar way, set brand will be um, for brands also it's rendered.
Okay.
See, fetch brands from the use effect hook. After that, first render, it will call this entire like API function and fetch all the API data and pushed into a response, and it will be saved to the set branch. So, what is like set branch. So all the data will be pushed. So why we have initiated like a set brand filter and set set category filter are like we are taking as a like a string actually. So why we are taking here is 1 second, because we have doing some kind of input handle change, right? Event change. So event change, it should be an empty value. I mean it has an object kind of things, so that's why it's a value should be empty in the initial stage. That's why we are taking an integer. Okay, now like we will coming for next thing is for price value. So price value is for like it's quite different. It's for checkbox actually. So this is quite difficult. You need to like understand for the drop down. See, first I will explain from the API. See, in the API, so category is done, brand is done. Huh. This entire API is for price and category and for brand. See, what is the use of this API is, so whenever like from the UI, you can able to see the UI, right?
Yeah.
So what is the purpose here is, 1 second. So product list home I have integrated. Yeah, it's a bit quite of slow. That's why it's rendering very slowly. Okay,
Okay.
so um, see, we are looking this API from the
Mhm.
index.js. It is for all the three. functions, Rajesh. One is for the price, one is for the category, and third one is friend. So all three filters in one API have done it. So how it is working is I will show. So first we will take all the inputs, like we will take brand and category and minimum price, max price, and everything in terms of query parameters, query params. So it's difference between request dot object value is different and query is different. So here we have created one filter object. So after that, we are pushing all the category. Wait, I will show from here.
Yeah.
See, from the last class I've explained, right? So this is like our object body. If you want to request your dot object body means you need to add one
Hello.
here. Okay, is this audible, Rajesh?
Yeah, so now it's audible.
Okay, we have inserted, we have cross checking with the query params, which means uh, one question mark is there. Like after that, this is an object of type price, and this is the value. If you click enter, so we will get all the values, a list of data which is available here. Suppose if you want to uh, check with the brand, so I will check the brand. Here I have brands. I will take MI. I will take MI and I will hit enter. Okay, this is same thing. Titan. So we have a product list API. Here we have created one like empty object that is called a filters. So for a request at query params, we are pushing all the values. So one either like a brand value also we are pushing into an object, and category also we are pushing. So first we are pushing category empty value into like whatever the response we are getting from the API, that will be pushed into an empty array and displaying here.
Oh,
If it is of type, is this audible, Rajesh?
yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, if it is of type brand, which means the request params is of type brand, then like the brand value will be pushed into this empty filters object. Then
Oh,
after this object, like whatever the object we have pushed, we will check with that keys. Like if the filter of length is not equal to 0, then like we'll check with that filter, like whether we have the product, or like whether we have a product in the backend, like the schema which the product schema is available or not. If the product is available, we'll get it by product dot find and pushing to the product let, because we have used a let variable, you know, right? The let variable it can be reinitialized. So once like once the value is get pushed into the products, so that will be displayed here. A response.json products. Yeah. So I will check with categories now. So what are the categories? So sorry, categories. It's different route. Clothes. Clothes I will check. But why it's I think I will take out this to outside. Okay, I will show it from my front end. See, we have the front end, like how we are integrated that for from the back end is we are pushing the URL. Then after it's like a question mark. I think I didn't hand ampersand. That's why. Yeah, might be this is a reason, I guess. No. Okay. It's actually the object value. Right? The category, the similar way like we are passing here the API like category of clothes. Category is equal to clothes. Yeah, that's it. Category filter. So I'm taking category filter. Subtype string only. It is of type string actually. See, right? Subtype string. Spelling, I guess we have pass right spelling only. Category clothes. I think like this. See, if you suppose you can see right from the front end, you click on cloths, you can able to see only the cloths filter here. So I need to get the same kind of things like so I need to get I mean like whenever I hit entered for category for clothes, it should display only the category value from the backend, and after that we are integrating here. So we are initializing one of the query params. I mean empty array. So we are pushing this object value like query params. If the query is equal to with a query filter value, like these filter value which we have taken from the dropdown API, dropdown API.
Mm.
You can see right this category filter. From
Yeah.
here we are take we from here we have taken see from the drop down category filter API. So from here, like on clicking handle change on change, there you will get some kind of certain change of value like cloths, electronic. From here, the change value will come. So after that, that value will be pushed into search API. So this is for search API integration, Rajesh. So fetch product. So we'll initialize an empty array query params. So we'll pushing all the query params parameter with delimiter object. Delimit. This is called a delimiter with like a dollar symbol. We are passing the value like category filter value and pushing into one of the empty array object. Like if it is a category filter, we'll push to one of the query params of empty array. If it is a brand filter, we'll push one of type of query params object. So if it is on, like if it is of length of type, it's greater than 0, then we'll push with a like this. It should be like, it should be of type URL, then after question mark and the query object and the, is equal to the value question mark, which means it's a question mark, then after the value, which means plus is there after the value, and is equal to the value. Query params join. So if you have like kind of response from the backend API, that will be pushed to the empty array object. So later on that, that will be displayed from, yeah, that will be displayed from this set state use state hook. The same API actually. This is both searching and for searching query params and listing out, both are one and the same API. You can see, right? One
Yeah.
second. This is for query params actually, like searching an element from the backend product schema. This API. So there is one more API there. This is for finding, like suppose in for the initial step, like you rendered, right? Suppose if you refreshed, all the data is rendered to the page, right? So
Yeah.
that API is this one, the product list home, which means all the product is displayed to the like a front end or like for a user's view. So here we haven't added any kind of middleware. You can see, right? Which means this is open. The API is open source, which means anyone can able to visible the API output. Now, I will pass. I will zoom entire thing here without any query params. So
Mm.
now we have, now all the values are visible. If you want to do some kind of query params, then like if the price is of value 1000, so price should be like and greater price. So we need to add from 0 to 1000 in an array. It's of type array. No, it's okay. Okay. I will do one thing. I will explain this like the filter API for the price thing tomorrow. Uh,
Okay.
Apart from I'm explain almost everything here. For the like I get confused uh, because from the API it's not getting properly. Like I have missed something here for the query params. See here, this should be of first one is for less than LTE. The second one is for GTE, which means it's a greater value, which means it should display only the value which is from 0 to 800. That's it. Should not display all the values. But from my UI, I'm getting properly. Like you can see, right?
Yeah.
If you can see only 800, 800 values. That's it. So this is what we are getting from the API. API we are getting from front end we are getting properly, but I missed something in the front end. I mean API integration minimum max. Okay. Yeah, Rajesh, this is all about today class actually. So
Okay.
we have done like a home page. One is for like a simple displaying all the product's value into the card view. Like we are
Mm,
displaying the username, price.
mm,
This is for category, and this is for the
mm.
brand, and the
Okay.
total number of stocks which is available, and last one is description. So five six like fields are there, so all the fields are displayed into the product field. So how I have done in my UI is,
Mm,
I will show. So I have taken a single row. I mean this is the class name with row. I'm divided to two like columns, like call MD3, call MD9. So this is for call MD3. This entire thing is call MD3. This entire is for call MD9. So like inside call MD9. So I have added the card view. So for card view, I haven't added any new component. So within, because it's get a lot of confusion, like passing the props from the back end. So that's why I haven't added the other component from this component itself. I have worked on it, like for API integration. So I've added the product container. I've added empty one, which means it's quite coming down for margin top. This is my product card. One second. Product card. This is the card view. You can able to see. So I am giving padding 20 and box shadow. This is for the UI thing. So product container, like I've added grid display. It's displaying here, and yeah, this is all about card view and pagination. I've added one pagination. Uh, I mean the class name with the UI row, and array with max length. It's divided by page number. And I've added the CSS as well as here. See, if the back like color is of type blue, background color is white, which
Mm.
means this background color. I mean the background color border is blue. If you click on it, like you'll get it. See, right?
Yeah.
So color of type is blue and background is a type white and cursor is a pointer and text extension I haven't given because it will come under some border underline and other things. So if you hover, it will be white color. You can see, right? If you can
Yeah,
see, like if I hover, like it will be white, and it will be header, right? The same thing. Uh, this is all about for the home page, and see for filter, like
mm,
I've added one container. Say one product filter. I have added another CSS. Yeah, I'll minimize this one and open the filter thing. So for filter, I haven't added much CSS. I have added a single, border here, single border
okay.
and display one by one by one by one with display flex. Flex blocks container using flex blocks container. You can
Mm,
see, right? Category is there,
yeah,
brand is there. So I haven't added much of CSS. So right now we are focusing on functionality. So once everything is done, we'll work on CSS and make it like interactive to the users. So
yeah,
this is a value and unchanged. Everything is there, and price range is also there. Uh, so this like I have added like checkbox price value like because user might see now value is sometimes this list API is not fetching proper. Oh, now it's come. It's quite slow. Yeah, this is all about today's class, Rajesh. I have worked on only homepage with some kind of functionality. Product filter, uh, product display, and everything. So next class, like I will show how to add cart from homepage and
mm,
shipping the product thing. So yeah. So next class onwards, like we will integrate the payment gateway. So we'll finish off this e-commerce project.
sure, sir.
Yeah, is it? Do you have any doubt, Rajesh? Is this fine, right? My
Um,
class is okay, right?
yeah, it's fine. No, I'm just
Yeah.
working on the, just looking into your code. I'm just working on something different. If I
Oh,
have any
okay.
doubt, I'll just clarify.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. I will send this code. Okay, fine,
Sure, sir.
sure.
Sir, do we have tomorrow class or it will be on Monday?
Like if you require, like, will do you have any other work? Then we'll take Monday. Otherwise, if you want, like, I will take it Sunday also. This is your wish. Like, if you want, I will take. Do you have
You
any
say,
other?
no, sir, I don't have any other.
Okay, one thing I will do, like today's classes, I have missed something for filtering the API. I think I haven't explained properly. So I will
Okay,
take only half an hour in between in the evening. Yeah, that's
sure.
it.
Yeah,
And I will share the code. But I won't take 1 hour in the night. I will take in between around half an hour. That's it.
sure. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh.